Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to Happy Hoya Days. My name is Sarah, and today we are talking about Hoya Dennisi. If you are new here, welcome. Even though we're getting close to the end of Happy Hoya Days, I would love to have you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the remaining Happy Hoya Days. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into today's Hoya, which is the Hoya Dennisi. Now, this may not be one you have actually heard of before. It is a little bit more on the uncommon side. So this is the Hoya Dennisi, and it doesn't seem a whole lot to look at with the foliage. I mean, it's a pleasant foliage. There's just nothing special going on with it. But where the Hoya Dennisi actually does excel is in its flowers. The Hoya Dennisi actually has the larger size of the Hoya flowers, which are about an inch in diameter, somewhere around there. So nice and large, and they're this lovely shade of raspberry pink. If I can find a picture I can use, I will put it somewhere here in the frame because they are just wonderful to look at. And from what I can tell, it seems like it's an early and easy bloomer, so hopefully it won't be too long before I'll start to see blooms on this little guy here. As far as care of the Hoya Dennisi, I do have mine in Leca, and it seems to do pretty well there. It's an easy and reasonably fast grower, but I don't find that it's one that's a very fast grower that's going to take over. It seems to prefer to remain kind of small and compact, which is perfect if you are lacking on space. I also don't find this one to be particularly finicky about where I'm placing it in my house. It might be in a spot that gets a little bit less light than some of my other Hoyas, and it seems to do perfectly well. I will say that I read a few things that said maybe it needs some different care conditions if you do want it to bloom and you want those blooms to last the couple of days that they're supposed to last. Maybe a little bit warmer temperatures, things like that. I haven't had any experience with mine, so maybe if it doesn't bloom for me, I'll start to experiment with it and let you guys know what my results are. The Hoya Dennisi was first described in 1993, and it is native to the Solomon Islands. As far as getting a hold of this particular Hoya, I had a little bit of a challenge. It's one that it doesn't seem like it's too terribly expensive, and I didn't pay a whole lot for mine. It's just a matter of catching it in stock when somebody's offering it up. I do think that it is perhaps because it doesn't have that stunning foliage that it just doesn't catch people's eye, and so it doesn't seem to be one of those popular ones that's always floating around the internet. So you may have to do a little bit of digging, but I don't think you should have to pay very much for a small established plant. Overall, I highly recommend this Hoya. It is super easy to care for, not finicky at all, and I cannot wait to see those big blooms. As always, thank you guys so much for watching my Happy Hoya Days, and I will see you in a couple of days with another Hoya. Bye.